Hello everyone, this is Gypsy Jess here with your Art of Tarot, and today we're going to do first a general reading, and then for my own edification I've got some pick-a-pile energy coming through, so stay tuned for pick-a-pile divine masculine and divine feminine energy readings. I'm feeling really energized this afternoon, and I feel like I'm going to get in depth. So for those of you who are new, feel free to like, comment, subscribe, share. This is a relatively new channel, but know if you have found it, you and yourself are a powerhouse. I happen to be a twin flame that is in union, and I find myself reaching a lot of people who are in that union, harmonizing, kind of final sacred stages in terms of coming together. And I anticipate that those who will find this now or in their future will be at a really critical stage in their spiritual journey. Some major awakenings happening. So with that, before we get started, I want you to take a big deep breath and give yourself permission to let go, to be open to any signs, synchronicities, animals, names, phrases that may come through during this reading that helps you align this as your own, or even that portion of the message. Remember, for collective, it's just what's coming through the strongest at that time. So pieces of it might be for you, it might be flip-flop from a situation that you're thinking about, but just keep in mind that if it doesn't fit, don't wear it. And as the wind kicks up outside my window, also keep in mind that whatever happens during the reading is part of the reading, whether it's here with me or there with you. We often take for granted the confirmations that are coming through, or brush them off as coincidence, when that's just not how spirit works. So on that note, let's get started. All right. First thing, I'm going to take a big sip of my Spearmint Bay Sage Tea. For those of you who have any knowledge of herbalism, those are very strong spiritual cleansers. So I do encourage you to, take a look at the things that you're putting in your body and make sure that you are cleansing your spirit from the inside as well. All right. Here we go, you guys. We are actually going to start with my very oldest deck, the Goddess Oracle. I got this when I was probably 14 or 15, before I even really knew what tarot was. I just saw it and thought it was kind of neat. I don't even know how I came about getting it, but it was the very first thing I learned to read with. I'm an intuitive, an energy reader. I can pick up and connect on things through the cards, in rooms and people. It's a gift I struggled with a lot as a child, and it wasn't until that I really felt secure in my anointing and protection that I really allowed this to come out. So boundaries and protection. Make sure you're clearing your space, make sure you're grounding your energy and releasing what's not yours. Energy workers, spiritual workers, empaths, we love to take on all the things that are not ours, and sometimes that can get confusing and weigh you down. So just a reminder, as I mentioned with the tea, to cleanse yourself, right? All right, let's get started. Overall energies, we're gonna go to the goddesses, the ladies, see what's coming out. I felt inclined to pull them out first. And of course, as you can see, my stones are rose quartz and quartz today, along with her messages. So purifying wisdom, motherly energy coming through. perhaps even ones that have passed on. The angel wings there. Guardianship, surrender, mermaid, water energy, air, water, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, turtle. And what's funny is I almost pulled my little turtle statue over to the table before we got started, and perhaps that's a sign for you. Slow and steady. Sensuality, more water. All right. And look, the 2 waning moons. So, and we're coming into a new moon here soon. A fresh new moon, I want to say on January 22nd, which is going to be a big shift in Aquarius, right? That water coming through. So I feel I'm already speaking to someone who's deep in emotion, who's coming to terms with their own wisdom, who is highly protected. Also with this yellow coming through, gaining a new sense of confidence, of truth, and tapping into one's intuition, but still having a lot unknown, a lot unseen, going into a new age. And I get a sense of serenity, right? From all our goddesses here, a sense of serenity. And with 2 of our goddesses coming out, you know, definitely a darker melanin there, a beautiful skin there. Perhaps you, you know, that resonates with you. Oh, I hear that husky barking in the background. Perhaps that's one of my neighbors out there. Perhaps you've got something kind of gnawing at you, some intuitive hits, knowing coming through. But I do, despite the barking in the back, how funny, get a sense of serenity. Look at all the colors we have coming through, more of that light pink. I'm getting a heart opening, a flow, a going with the flow, a protection. Again, boundaries, protection, cleansing, releasing stagnant energy. So already some really beautiful energies coming through there. We have Sophia, Yemaya, and Oshun. If any of those names resonate with you. And the star. All right, we're gonna move on to a little traditional tarot and go into this more. But I'm definitely getting a really deep sense of heart opening and healing. Someone who's really getting in touch with their emotions. Ooh, we're gonna take that top one and not the right. Ooh, well. Wheel of Fortune, whose fortunes may be changing. Temperance, again, angels coming through. And those cups. Someone who's going through a shift and coming out of hard times. Kind of that lost at sea. Ooh, that puppy out there is really hollering. Tauken. Look at all this blue, all this truth. Truth, that's chakra, and maybe the dog coming through, kind of speaking. You're really stepping into speaking that truth, and that's providing a whole new serenity here. And with all this yellow coming through, I do feel a new confidence. Speaking to someone who's shining, who's highly protected, and whose Wheel of Fortune, who's changing for the better. I get a sense of abundance coming through. It's funny because internally I feel this deep sense of calm, and yet obviously we have our husky barking in the back all of a sudden. So maybe it feels like noise around you right now, kind of an illusion of what's really going on with your internal world. But I I get a very divine being, a very evolved being. You know, sense of earning wings here. All right. Six of Pentacles. Generosity, abundance. I definitely get a sense, like I said, someone whose wheel is changing, who's shifting, who's coming into I just got the word liberty, a sense of balance and abundance, who perhaps felt like they were, you know, scraping by before, and who's now going to receive a justice, divine justice, and whose waters are being calmed, whose emotional waters, the waves. Perhaps you felt like you've been crashing against the waves, and now see how everything's very calm. The water here with our mermaid and our beautiful Oshun just resting in those waters. Sense of balance. The moon. And with the moon being reversed here, you know, again, new moon, I'm getting a sense of new moon. I feel like the upcoming new moon is going to be significant for you. And see the dogs there kind of howling at the moon, just like in the back. Things coming to light, and you know, the moon has a very strong effect on water. Right? Humans were mainly made of water, so that can have an effect on us, our bodies, our moods. 12/12 when I said that there in the timestamp. And now there's a calming. I'm getting a divine inspiration, releasing stagnant energy, creation, a spring, a new journey, a new phase of the journey. A new phase of your journey. So take heed on that for anyone who maybe has felt like things are shifting right now and they're maybe even holding still per se. This is the rest, the recuperation before moving forward in the next step of your journey. And it's a reward. I feel inclined, it's funny, is to grab my Spirit of the Wheel Oracle deck. I want to see what animals come through here. The breeze just kicked up again. Spiritual connection, completion, wisdom again. Sophia, wisdom. And the white buffalo. So pay attention to your dreams right now. A strong Native American connection to that too. The white buffalo is a strong symbol of spirit visiting you, of guardians being protected, and of guidance. So also be mindful of, like I said earlier, the signs and synchronicities, the messages that are coming through to you right now. This is guidance that you're asking for. Pay attention to your dreams. Pay attention to your dreams, but know that you are so deeply and divinely protected right now. And this wisdom, this knowing that you have, it's true. It's very true. Trust it. Direction, illumination, active growth. Definitely that's what I feel there. And that eagle coming through, and that sign, definitely a sign of the divine masculine. Father, son. Shining. What did I say earlier? The shining star. 1444 on the timestamp and the doorbell rung. My shining star. You are shining so bright right now. Long snows, moon, contemplation, messages, deliberation. 27 may be your age. 9. But I do feel strongly that this is someone who's receiving a lot of downloads. Again, with the purple there, the intuition. See how she's reaching for that? And spirit coming through wisdom. Again, all confirmations. Star. You are a shining star. And perhaps you even have some spiritual gifts that you're coming in touch with right now. And you're being encouraged to really listen to that guidance. Like I said, illumination. You are shining so bright. And you have a deep connection to spirit. You are highly protected, highly evolved. And I just got, perhaps keep a journal right now, especially in relation to your dreams. And pay attention to the messages that are coming through to you. We have a visitor in the background there outside. Okay. I'm gonna put that one to the side. What a beautiful message coming through right now. Spirit, what else do we need to know right now for this highly evolved individual coming through into a sense of balance and knowledge and new journey? And I get a sense of creation here too, but so much purity, intuition, truth. Look at all the white. All the animals that came through here are white. Right? These spirit animals. 939. Maybe that's a significant sign for you. You have gifts. Long snows, moon. The end of a long, cold age. Remember, the moons were significant. They were coming up before. And I'm telling you, there's something shifting for you coming up on the new moon here. Pay attention to what's leaving your life. Pay attention to what you're called to right now. The Emperor. And I do get a sense of divine masculine energy there. This is a strong divine masculine, and perhaps this is you coming into balance with your own divine masculine, or, you know, attracting a divine masculine energy in perhaps a father figure. But I do also feel that I might be speaking to someone who resonates deeply a divine masculine. And see, look at his white robe there too. Just a purity, a balance. And again, the master of his environment. 4 of Wands. Ooh. And 9 of Cups. All right. So I feel that I'm speaking to someone who's contemplating, like I said, the rest before a new chapter, before starting out on a new journey, and who may have a fear of kind of stepping into that independent energy, that maybe this wish won't happen, this fulfillment won't happen. But I'm telling you right now, it's available to you. You have to only trust your intuition, speak your truth, and move forward. Take hold of your environment. That's what the Emperor does, justly, right? The divine feminine is a divine wisdom. She's knowledge. The divine masculine, he's divine action. And these energies are within both of us. So it's one thing to know, it's another to do, right? And Spirit's asking you to do. And these things that you've been contemplating, this path that you've been considering, you're being asked to take a leap of faith here. And abundance is coming in. You just have to have the confidence in yourself. You already have the skills and the protection. You are the master of your fate, right? The captain of your soul. Ooh, oh my goodness. And what just flew out there? The Empress, the divine partner. So I do feel for some this may be related to, what else dropped here? Oh my goodness. The Chariot. Oh my gosh, that couldn't even be more of a confirmation. Again, the purple. So these are the divine counterparts, the Emperor and the Empress, the married family. These are the divine masculine feminine. And look where they ended up. He with her and her with him. This is balance. And if you are an individual, I would say those energies are coming to balance within you, right? But that also means you're attracting that partner. And I would say if this is related to something or a relationship that maybe you're contemplating, that is also available to you. It's something moving towards you. In the Chariot, this is again movement, right? Divine movement, balance, yin and yang. This is spiritual movement. This is an incredibly strong reading here. And you're being shifted forward. And all that purple, that's third eye. That's intuition. That is deep knowing. This is a powerful individual or divine partnership, and are both, right? And you're being asked to trust spirit and allow that to move you forward. Trust your intuition and then make the action. 2111, 2112 on the timestamp when I said that. Trust, it's time to trust. All right, we're done there. I'm just going to give you a little bit more guidance here with the Divine Twin Flame activation deck. And I love these readings. I love reading. I've been so blessed since I started to have just a strong unification. I realize that I'm not just a twin flame, a Hieroskamos reader, but I am for those who are intended to be, who are coming into union, or who already are in union, who are moving forward in that mission. And if you found this, you are one of those individuals. If you've made it to this reading, 222 on the timestamp when I said that. How blessed are you to have the wisdom and the power and the protection. That's a beautiful reading. Breakthrough, processing karmic debris. Yeah, contemplating, letting go of the past and moving forward, going through that change. And there's a lot left unknown for you right now, but like I said, you're being asked to have faith. How great you are. Nurture your inner child, practice self-love, 1010. All right, and there's some guidance there, moving forward. You know, coming into balance between masculine and feminine, and perhaps there's a few things that you have left to process in terms of, you know, trauma or your youth, but you're being asked to love yourself, show compassion, trust yourself, because you are a divine being. Flowers, see that springtime, more blue coming through and yellow, so much healing. So spring, I also just keep getting, I keep getting spring and flowers, and I actually wrote that down in my journal before I started. See, flowers. Spring. Something significant, very significant can happen for you in the spring. 2333 on the timestamp when I said that. Healing, separation, go within. You're coming into unification with yourself, with spirit, and therefore any divine partnerships that are intended for you. 7 also coming through on the same side of all that intuition. Spirit speaking messages here. See, the Emperor and the Empress, the King and the Queen. Right? Go within. Unify with yourself so that you can move forward on your mission. How exciting. We're going to pull one more. I feel down to pull one more. 24, 24, 6, 6. 11, 11, take me home. Pathway to true love. What did I just say? The heart of gold, all the purple, all of this unifying, reconcile that broken piece inside of you. Not broken, right? Just maybe a little bit. You're not alone. And look at 1, 2, 3, those hearts. That's divine, masculine, feminine, spirit. And that is the whole purpose of the twin flame, to take you to love. You are love. And just remember, there's always more. Right? You're enough. And you know what to do. Right? I hope this helped, my loves. Have a wonderful